Yes, that does say lemons. People, this is incredible. This is a first. Paula from San Antonio has a lemon tree that she says is producing way more lemons right now than she can do anything with. Look at this. She asked me if I would be interested in using them. She knows I make limoncello, and I said sure. This is amazing. I can't believe this. So I've got, oh my god, I got way more than I would use normally. But maybe I'll do a little extra dosage. Lemon it up. I can't really make it a larger batch at the same alcohol level. And as a bonus, she sent some real ale, Texas brewery. What do we have? Axis IPA. And there's a St. Arnold Orange Show. Excellent. Blonde ale. What does it say? Blonde ale with real blood oranges. Oh my gosh. Paula, this is fantastic. And, oh, you know what? And you thought, just when you thought you were done, there's another Axis IPA. I'll see if there's anything else. I think that is it. That she's included some. These are still cold. I don't know how fast this got here. These are still quite cold. And the lemons, I mean, they're completely fine too, but we'll get them all in the fridge. I'll make a batch of limoncello. Figure out what else to do with some of the lemons. I don't know if I could even use all of them, but thank you so much. This will be a fun experiment. This is definitely a first. Somebody sending me actual fruit. So this will be really fun to try. Let's see what happens. We got a meat still in operation going on here, guys. We got the boy helping out. We're taking the peels off the lemons. They're going into the jar. We'll add the liquor in a little bit. I'm going to try the Real Ale Axis IPA packed with tropical fruit and citrus notes from Eureka, Simcoe, and Mosaic. Furthermore, on the computer screen we have a live broadcast of a Low concert. I don't know if you've ever heard of Low. They've been around for 25 years. They're from Duluth, Minnesota, but internationally recognized. They have a new record that's getting a lot of critical praise, Double Negative. I've heard it a couple times. It's a difficult listen, as my brother characterized it at first, but it gets better and it has a lot of depth to it. And if you're interested in a challenging but interesting work, I would say check it out. They're playing in St. Paul right now. My brother's actually at this show. This beer has a nice aroma. I'm getting some, if I didn't know better, I would guess Citra, but I suppose that could be your Mosaic. He wanted to help me peel the lemons. What do you have to say for yourself?
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
Peeling lemons is fun.
Peeling lemons is fun. Ooh, that is yummy. You know, that is very fresh tasting too. Here we go. Best by November something, which is only a month from now, which is interesting. So I wonder how many months it's been in the can. It actually tastes a lot fresher and better than a lot of those Alabama beers if you saw that video. Maybe it was cold stored. So, this is the project for tonight. Another project for this weekend is I think I'm going to try to make lemon bars. Paula gave me a recipe that she's used, that she likes. But we will wrap this up, and then actually what I'm going to do is cut these in half and collect all the juice. And I'm also going to save all the juice because I'm going to freeze it into ice cubes, and then that's fun to put into the servings of limoncello. So, anyways, so far so good. Stay tuned. That's yummy. Alright, the lemons are peeled. The peels are collected. The grain neutral spirits are neutral. So here goes nothing. Alright. That's it. So, it's still, of course, super clear. But in a matter of days and weeks, it will be yellow. So, I have squeezed the juice out of all of the lemons, and it's approximately 2.25 cups of juice, and I need about 3/4 cups of juice for this lemon bar recipe that I'm gonna try that Paula sent me. So I'm gonna freeze this, and I have a couple lemons left because I need a little more fresh zest for the recipe also. But this part is done. The limoncello is safely in the corner closet, side closet, in the side hatch. And it will be starting to extract the lemony goodness. I've taken a couple of pulls off the lemon juice as it was in this measuring cup, and it was pretty good. It wasn't overpowering. I don't think I even ever tried that with the commercial lemons that I got, but so far so good. I'm gonna get this stuff frozen, enjoy the rest of the show, and maybe I'll get into that St. Arnold beer that you saw in the intro. So we'll see. Alright guys, I'm digging in to the St. Arnold Orange Show blonde ale made with blood oranges. Also delicious. It's pretty much as advertised. It tastes like a nicely made, clean, drinking blonde ale. But then there's a little extra, you know, I call it a sass. There's a little extra sass that is from the oranges. If you didn't know better, you could guess that it would be hops, but it is pretty juicy and orangey. So, yeah, also 2 for 2 Texas beers. I've had beers from both of these breweries before and like them, so that's nice to see they're still making good beer. Still watching the Low Show and kicking it on a Friday night. We are trying to make the lemon bars. We are working on the curd. The crust is not visible. It's in there. So that is gonna bake, and then we have to get this stuff to a boil for 30 to 45 seconds. Here we go. There they are. How is it?
Lemony.
Lemony? Does it have a sweet balance?
I guess you could say that.
Have you ever had something like this?
Not really.
Actually, let me have a little smidge here. I haven't even tasted this business yet. Let's see here. Mmm. That's yummy. That's some good lemony flavor. There you go. You got limoncellos in the works. Lemon bars are done. It's been a month. It's been 4 weeks, and you can see it's yellowy. And we're gonna strain it off. Be very careful. Make sure you get it right. Making me a little nervous, but he's got it rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now just hold it there. I might have to help you out to get the peels out of there, but okay. So now we got this part, so we'll get all the peelings in there. You can see how they're white. Sawyer, why do you think they're white now? Or
because the water took the yellow color.
right, except it's not water, it's
Alcohol.
alcohol. So yes, the peels are pretty light in color after the soaking. So in here we have 4 cups of water and 3 cups of white sugar. So yeah, almost equal parts. And it was boiled. It just brought up to a boil for a minute or two, no big deal. And now it's cooled down. So now we're gonna dump it in here, comme ça. And now it is murky. The jug band over here. So now I'm just gonna get it stirred, mixed well together, and then all you do is bottle it. Here we go, fill in the bottles. Okay, so here we have 2 liters. So it worked out perfectly. 2 liters and just a, I don't know, half of an ounce, maybe quarter ounce. I have it worked out where if you start with one of these bottles of liquor, and then if you add the 4 cups of water, which is essentially another quart or basically a liter, then you end up doubling your volume. So that worked. Now I'm gonna put one of these in the freezer because really it is definitely nicest to have it chilled. And I also have those lemon juice cubes, so maybe we'll do a little final wrap-up tasting, but I'll do an initial tasting here. The lemonness is a little bit different. Might be a little mellower than some of the other lemons I've used the times I've made this, which I think was what we learned from the type of lemon, that it's a little softer kick, but not bad, a little bit different. So we'll see how it is when it's chilled. Should be nice. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap this up, but before I do, I forgot to mention that I found out sort of midway through this whole process that the lemons that Paula sent are Meyer lemons. They are different than regular lemons. They are becoming more of a coveted, desired lemon to use, but they are hard to get. And this is a little quick background on them. Regular lemons compared to Meyer lemons, noticeably they're larger in size and they have thicker peeling and more textured. The taste is highly acidic. It's very sour. There's a reason many of them don't just eat them. They're they're a mouth pucker. So, but they are available all year round, different from the Meyers lemons, which are only available sort of in a November, December through May time frame, which is we're in December right now. The thing about the Meyer lemons, they were discovered in China by, wait for it, Frank Meyer in the early 20th century. They are sweeter, and that's because they are a cross between, do I have it here? Do I have the information here? Son of a gun. I've read it, I forget off the top of my head, but they are a cross between something and like an orange, so, or a type of orange. So they aren't as strongly acidic and mouth puckering as a regular lemon. and you can even just sort of eat them. Some people even eat the peeling. The peeling is thinner. As you may have noticed when we were trying to peel them, kind of had a little trouble getting kind of just the peeling because the peeling is thinner. They are also smoother than the regular lemons, and they are smaller. What else? They are moderately acidic. They don't have the same tang as regular lemons. Like I said, they are cut up and put into salads and desserts. They're used in cooking. I think I read somewhere that Martha Stewart sort of popularized them. So anyway, they're becoming a little more available. They don't ship that well because of the thinner skin and smaller size. However, Paula managed to do an excellent job. So what I have here is a little chunk of the lemon juice frozen cube. We are going to pour a little bit of this in there. Isn't that a lovely sight? Yes, it is. So the other thing is this, I kind of commented along the way that it may not be as strong or pronounced as some of my limoncellos just because of these things now that I've learned. Not as much peeling, not as strong of a flavor maybe in the peeling. Of course, you don't use the lemon juice so much in the actual limoncello. I mean, it has definitely, of course, with this you get a strong alcohol note, but I mean, there's a lemon character. It is a little more subdued. I don't remember how many I used. I think I used more of these peels than I would with regular lemons, but the other lemons I use are thicker, and also maybe just there's more volume of peeling per lemon. But when life gives you lemons, you can make limoncello and lemon bars. So, Paula, thank you so much. I thoroughly enjoyed this experience. Everyone else, if you want to know more about limoncello, I have a video on that. Search YouTube for Don Osborne limoncello. You'll find it with more details. I've made raspberry liqueur. I've made with grapefruit peels, which is actually quite good. So, yeah, you can check that stuff out. Hope this was a fun side project. I had fun. And now I have 2 liters of this stuff to enjoy. Make it yourself sometime. Catch you later.